Alright, so for the first part of the alternate build, I'll be making the base and main body. So we're gonna start with take this add this 4x6 plate onto this 2x16 black plate. Let's repeat that again. Just like that. Then add a 4x12 plate right there. And also right over here. Then after that, what you do is you take another 2x16 plate and then you just use that to connect both sides together, just like that. Now what you do is you take a 2x4 light blue, dark blue screw plate and just put that there, and then surround that just like that. And at the front here, you just had another 2x4 dark blue screw plate. Then add two of these, the 4x4 like triangle pieces. And then just add some of these the inverted slopes. Just add two there, two over here. One at the back here, and where's the other one? Oh, there it is. One in this corner. Whoops. And on top of those, you add some dark blue screw 1x2 ingot pieces. Just like this. It's just on top of those plates. This is this will cover up some some unnecessary it's not unnecessary some extra colours that you don't really want to see in a build like this. Right, now what we do is we take you put some of these 2x2 dark bluish grey plates just like that. Put that there and there, and right there. And then you add, and on top of each of those, you add two to every 2x2 light blue grey plates. Just stack those. No. The way those plates will be more secure. They'll get secured later. And then after that, on top of those, you add some of these 1x2 light blue grey jumper plates. Faced the wrong way. Make sure that they're facing this way. Okay, and just pop that one there. Then after you add some of these 1x2 light blue grey slopes on top of those jumper plates. Just like that. Then after that, what you do is take some of these inverted slopes and just add a 1x2 add 1x2 light blue square slider pieces, and then just add them like in the bits adjacent to the like, the little pillar things, the dividers. Yeah, you need to make 4 of these in total. Like for these things, just pop the second one there. Oops. Okay, now after that, what you do is you just turn this bit over here. And you add this inverted slope right here. You add some of these inverted tiles right here. And then you put some more inverted tiles over here. Then you add some at the front. Whoops. Then what you do right here, you add one of these smaller like inverted slopes. And then some of the 2x2 ones like right next to it. And then right at the back here, you add some of these 1x1 light blue grey tiles. And over here, you add some of these 1x2 black tiles, just like this. And so just check this bit. Okay, so now what we do, red end here is add only 1x2 dark tan plates. And then just add some of these half stud, half tile pieces. Oh, just like this. Yes, just add 4 of those there. So now what you do is you add some of these 2x4 dark blue grey plates, just like that. Okay, trying to think now. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with the rest of these pieces, so I'm actually going to go check. Alright, so I checked my original video, see where these pieces go, and it turns out they're meant to go. The 1x2 black tiles are meant to go there and there, and the 1x2 light blue grey slopes go right there, 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 and then right there. Alright, that's it from first part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so the next part of the alternate build is going to be like the little compartment doors, which it's going to be a times 6. So I'm just going to show one and just repeat this. And if I'm just repeat it. Right, so take one of these they're like inverted slopes, and add two of these 1x2 black plates of the bars. Then you add this 1x2 like this grey slope right there. You then add this 2x3 black tile with the clips on them. And then this 1x2 dark bluish grey slider piece, then some of these this grey 1x2 bracket pieces. Then you add some of these 1x2 bluish grey slopes. Right, so just repeat that 6 times. We'll make 6 of those. So you should have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can just attach these to the build like this. Yeah, it's very simple. Just attach like the studs to the bottom. It also secures that back panel that kept coming off when I was making the other part. Yeah, so attach all of those. Just like this. Actually, wait, nothing but actually these are meant to go here. These are actually meant to go here. I'm noticing. Just move. So just make sure you move those. Alright, and that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, we're making the loading ramp. And also add the little containers. Let's take this to his 4x4 light blue grey plate and just then take one of these inverted slopes, add 1x1 orange plate. Let's attach that right there. Actually, no, it's meant to be like that. Let's put that on the side as well. And then just add two of these 1x2 slider pieces. Then add one of these 2x3 the black tiles with the clips. And then add two of these 1x2 black plates of the bars. Then at the end here add one of these 1x2s that have like the 1x2 dark tan plate. Then add two of these slider pieces. Just like this. Actually no, it's yes, just put the jumper plates here, then add some 1x2 slopes right there. Then add two of these 1x1 dark blue grey cheese slopes. Then you add put the containers together, the 2 pieces each. Just like that and that. Then you just attach that, whoops. And then what you do is you attach the containers there and then right there. And that's it for the first part of the alternate build. Then move on to the next part. Alright, this part of the alternate build we're making like the control panel bit, the main one. So they take this 1x4 dark blue grey plane, on top of that put a 1x4 light blue black tile and plate. Then add one of these 1x2 black plates with the with a clip. Then just add two of these upward facing dark bluish grey bracket pieces. Then add on the bracket pieces add some of these 1x2 dark bluish grey slopes. Then you add two of these 1x2 light bluish grey jumper plates. Then you add two of these printed control panels here, there and there. Then you attach the little the handlebar things right there, and then you attach it to the build just with this row of studs here. And that's it from first part of the alternate build. Then move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, I'll be making like the back panel for the transport. Right, so I'm just going to start off by directly putting on these tan 2x2 bracket pieces. Just like that. Okay, then after that we're going to put on each side, put one of these 1x2 dark tan plates. Then after that, just add some of these upward facing bracket pieces. One of each, basically one on top of each of these pieces. Then after that, just stack two of these 1x2 dark tan plates on top of each other. Just like 2 stacks of those. And just attach those right there. And then stack two of these 1x2 this grey bricks with Technic coal in them. And put that there. Do the same thing with the other side. Just like that. Then just add this downward facing bracket piece. Just like that. Okay, then what we do after that is we just attach this like 2x4 curved piece. Oops. Yeah, attach it right there so there'll be like some studs at the top there. Then you put a 1x2 slider piece and light bluish grey there. Then add this dark bluish grey ingot piece. Then a 1x1 dark bluish grey cheese slope. It's easy. I recommend keeping the ramp down. Just add these 1x2 slopes. Just like that. Same thing on the other side, just yeah, then the slider piece, then the ingot piece. Then the cheese slope. Then the 1x2 and light bluish grey slope. Then the other one, another 2x4 curved piece. Then this 2x4 light bluish grey plate. If it were, it's gonna be okay. I'll just attach that. Same thing on this side as well. Then just add On those just add three. I need to add 3 of these 1x2 light blue grey cheese slopes. Okay, maybe it's recommended that you don't try to add this on. Add that on during that. So basically, then just after that, just put one of these 1x2 slopes right there. Then one 1x2 grilled slopes. Then a transparent, clear, red, round tile stud thing. And you just attach that there. Then just do the same thing for the other one. Just like that. Then it's add then after that you add attach a 1x4 dark bluish grey plate on top of these bracket pieces, just like that. And then on top of then attach a 1x4 black tile right there. Then some 1x3 black tiles right there, there, and then right there. Okay, that's it for this part. Alright, I actually realized I made a mistake during this build, so what you actually meant to do is, yeah, this whole all this is meant to be one studs, one set of studs over. See, yeah, I mean, when I thought I did make that bit incorrect before, it turned out it actually was correct. So yeah, just basically just move all these bits one set of studs over, including these, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's all that's all the stuff moved over one set of studs, so it should be more like that instead of how it was before. Yeah, I thought a good thing I noticed that at this point in the build instead of later. But yeah, let's move on to the next part. Alright, so for the next part, talking about making the first of them, the side panels. I'm going to start off with removing this 1x3 black tile right here, since it does kind of get in the way. Then after that, just going to take 2 of these 2x2 light blue corner pieces, stack them on top of each other. Top of that goes a 2x2 dark blue grey brick. And you can just attach that right there. And then next to that, you put this 2x2 light blue grey brick with a technical. On top of that, you put 2 of these 1x1 dark bluish grey bricks with a clip on them. Then you take 3 of these 1x2 oval pieces, stack them on top of each other like this, and then just put those right there like that. And then take 3 of these 1x2 black bricks and just stack them on top of each other like this. And then you put that right there. Okay, and now what we do is, take another 1x2 black brick, just pop that right there. And then add 2 more of these 1x2 and 1x1 dark bluish grey bricks with a clip on them. And on top of that, just add some regular 1x1 dark bluish grey bricks. And then just add stack 3 of these 1x2 black bricks right there. And then do that, just repeat that again right there. Well, apart from like that, you put 2 of these 1x2, then you put a bunch of these 1x1 black bricks with a Technic axle in them. Right there. Then you stack 3 of these like 2x2 corner pieces. And you then put those right there. And you then put this 1x2 oval piece right there. Then a 1x2 light blue square slider piece. And a 1x2 black tile. And then just take a bunch of these 1x4 dark blue square plates. Just make 3 bunches of them with just one stack, just like 2 stacks of these, but you know. And then just add those right on the top of that wall there, this wall here. And then stack 2 of these 1x2 like dark blue square oval pieces right here. And then you can add your 1x3 black tile back, just like that. And then you add a 1x1 orange plate. Then add a 1x2 black tile, 2 studs away a 1x3 black tile. I think, actually no, this is a 1x2 that goes there. And then you put this 1x3 black tile. Alright, so take these bracket pieces here. Just and put one of the slider pieces on they're facing downwards. Then add some of these 1x2 light blue square jumper pieces. Just like that. And then put one of these 1x2 curved slopes right in the top of there. And then you can just attach those right here. And that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, it'll be the other side panel. And the same thing again, just remove the 1x3 black tile from earlier. Put it off to the side. And then just stack 2 of these 2x2 corner pieces. Top of that, one of the 2x2 dark blue square bricks. And you just kind of put that right in the corner there. And then just stack two of these the 1x2 oval pieces. Just like that. Okay, no, okay, just like that. That's better. And yeah, I'll just add the tile back. Okay, so now we just add this. It's easy to put the little doors down. Just add this 1x2 light blue square brick with Technic holding them. Then add 2 of the 1x2 and 1x1 dark blue square bricks with a clip on them. Then stack 3 of the 1x2 oval pieces. Just like this. And just stack them on top of that. Then just stack 3 of these 1x2 black bricks, just like this. And then another 1x2 black brick right next to that right there. Then add 2 of these 1x1 dark blue square bricks with the clips on them. Then at the top of that, add some of these one by one dark bluish grey bricks. Then to stack it, 3 of the 1x2 black bricks, just put those right there. Right, so now just take just two of these 1x2 and 1x1 black bricks with Technic axle on top of our 1x2, then top that for 1x2, and then just put that right there. And then just add it, stack 3 of these like 2x2 corner pieces, just like that. And then add a 1x2 glitter grey slider piece, followed by a 1x2 black tile. And then once again just stack just stack some 1x4 dark bluish grey plates. It should be double stacked. Then just put that one there, that one there, and that one there. And then put a 1x1 orange plate right there. A 1x2 black tile right there. Another one right there, 2 studs away. And then a 1x3. And then the bracket pieces, just same thing again, just the slider pieces facing downwards. And then make the jumper plates. Just like that. And then the slope, and I realised I actually forgot to put a piece on. And yeah, and then you just attach those right there onto like the remaining studs. And yeah, I realised the bit I forgot to put on was this bit right here. And that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, I'll be making the front panel. So take 2 lots of these 2x2 bracket pieces and just stack them on top of each other like this. And beneath both of them, you put a 1x2 dark tan plate. Just like that. And then add one of these, add for the top one, add some of these 1x2 black plates with the bars. And then just add a bunch of these 1x2 light bluish grey plates with the bars underneath. This is so I can help to get that really good angle. 2 and 3. Then you can add these 1x2 slide pieces right at the bottom. And then another one right in the middle so you can connect that. And then a 1x4 curved piece. And then add this 2x4 dark bluish grey plate right there. And then a 1x2. And then a 2x2 light bluish grey plate. Then it has some of these 1x4 like curved pieces. Then add this 1x4 black plate right there. And then put this 1x4 black tile right there. Then add some of these 1x2 like bracket pieces just like that. Then another 1x4 black tile. And then just put a bunch of, then just 2 of these slide pieces, then add another 2. And then It's two of these 1x2 slider pieces right there, and then just add that right to the front like that. And that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, we'll be making the first of the side panels, like the angled ones. Alright, so take this 4x4 labelless grey plate, and then just add that onto the right side of this. And then beneath that, just add 3 of these 1x2 light bluish grey plates with the bars on the end. Just like that. Then across that, just add 4 of these 1x2 light bluish grey plates with the clips. Just like that. And then behind here, take this 1x4 black plate and just put that right there. And then also add this 2x2 corner piece, just like that. Then at the top right here, just add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slider pieces. Then add this 1x4 black tile. Then beneath that, add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey jumper plates. Then add this 1x3 dark bluish grey tile right there. Then add this 1x4 light bluish grey plate right there. Beneath that, to add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slider pieces. Then add 2 of these, add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey like slopes. Then add 2 of these 1x2 semicircular jumper plates. Then add this 1x2 like oval piece. And then take the metal piece and just insert slide the bit into this piece. Oops. But the key thing is to make sure that you see the inside of the piece. You need to attach that right there. And then you just attach that you attach it to onto the front part just like this. And that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, I'll be making the other angled panel. So just basically the same thing, but just kind of for the other side. So yeah, just put the black 1x2 plate of the bar at the left side, and also put one to the bars at the left side, and the one to clips at the right side. Just like that. And then you put the slider pieces at the top. Just like this. Then add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slider pieces at the bottom here. Then add the 1x4 black plate right there. Then after that, you add your 2x2 piece right here, the corner piece, just like that. Wait, oops. A previous belt that came off one. On there. Okay, then just add 2 of these 1x2 jumper plates right here and then right here. And then a 1x3 dark bluish grey tail. Then this 1x4 light bluish grey tail in plate. Then two of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. Then the two 1x2 semicircular jumper plates. Then the 1x2 dark bluish grey oval piece. And just make the cannons just like this. And just put that right there. And then what you do is you put the clips, attach them right here like this. Yeah, we'll fold them in after we make like the front side panels. But that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, we're making one of the first of the side panels that have that help the angle. So take this 2x3 dark bluish grey plate and just attach this 1x2 dark bluish grey and slide a piece, then a 1x2 light bluish grey and jumper plate, then this little 1x1 light bluish grey Among Us piece. Then transparent red tail. Then you put this 1x2 jumper plate. Then the style control panel. And this 1x2 dark bluish grey slope. Right, so now what we do is just add two of these 1x2 dark tan plates on top of that one of these bracket pieces and just add them underneath. Do that same thing again. Just like that. Then on top of those, you connect those by adding two of these 1x4 light tan, well not light tan, light bluish grey. Yeah, light bluish grey bricks of technicals. Forgot what they were called. Then add some of these downward facing bracket pieces, just like this. And so that goes like that. Okay, then that must mean, okay, I had to check the other one. Okay, then add four of these 1x2 light bluish grey in place of the clips. Yeah, I had to check to make sure that I making the correct one. And then on top of those, just add some of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. Then add this. Actually, wait, hold on. I think I may have forgotten a bit. Hold on, did I? Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, to take this whole bit off right now for a few seconds because I forgot to add this 4x4 light bluish grey plate. And then you can re-add that bit. Okay, hold on. So, oh yeah, that's correct. Then you can add this this Technic pin right here. Then you add this 1x2 light bluish grey slope, followed by 3 of the 1x2 light bluish grey jumper plates. Then add this 1x2 grilled slope, and a transparent red tail. Then add this dark bluish grey ingot piece and a 1x2 light bluish grey slider piece. And then inside is attached the little sub-assembly we made before right there. and you can attach it to the build just like this in this bit here. It can be a bit fiddly sometimes. You just gotta make sure that it gets secured in like that. And then you just attach the clips just like this. Whoops. No. Here, some bits may fall off, but just, yeah, just attach them like that. And then you put that bit back, and yeah, this bit back as well. Where'd that slope go? Okay, this is, and that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for this part of the alternate build, we'll be making the other side panel. So just, yeah, same thing as before, just with the bracket pieces, just make sure that you both the correct side. Because there's a good chance I made up bent to the wrong side. But yeah, the same thing with the PCs, the same PCs. There's the sake of the 1x2 dark tan. Then top that with the 1x4 light bluish grey. Then the facing bracket pieces. Then the 4x4 light bluish grey plate. Then 4 of these 1x2 light bluish grey plates with the clips. Then some of the 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. On the top here, just make sure you put your slider piece here, and then the ingot piece here. And right, this piece meant to be facing outwards. Rather than the other part, I can put it facing inwards. So then just put in your Technic bit right there. Then put the 1x2 light bluish grey slope there. And then 3 of these jumper plates. And then the ground slope, the transparent tile, transparent red tile. And then for the sake of the 2x3 dark bluish grey plate, add a 1x2 dark bluish grey slope. Add this light bluish grey jumper plate, dark bluish grey slider piece, light bluish grey, it goes back and forth, slider piece, then this printed control panel piece, the light bluish grey Among Us piece, and the transparent clear red one. And it's attached that there. And now you can actually attach this to the side bit here. And yeah, it's meant, this light piece is meant to face outwards. The other part there, I actually put it facing inwards. And you just make sure that they close, and you can kind of see how the build's coming along, like with that nice angle. But that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, this part of the alternate build, we're making the first part of the roof. I'm trying to do it in many parts because the roof's actually very complicated. So just take this 2x16 black plate and just add 4 of these 2x2 corner pieces. Just like that. Then you add 4 of these 2x2 macaroni pieces. Just like that. Then you add this 2x2 circle piece. Then you add the printed piece right there. Then you add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey ingot pieces. Then you add this 2x2 half stud half tile piece. Then you add 2 of these 2x2, 1x2 grill pieces, just like this. And then between those you add some of these 1x2 light bluish grey tiles. And that's everything for the first part of the roof. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so this part of the alternate build will be making the right side of like the main part of the roof. So basically, just first things first, take this take the 2x16 black plate and just attach that right to the middle of this 4x12 plate. Then add a 1x4 light bluish grey plate, just like that. Then you add this 1x2 and 1x1 orange plate. Then this 2x2 light bluish grey slope. Then add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. Then this dark bluish grey cheese slope. Then this angled piece right here. Then you add 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. After that you add a 2x2 slope followed by another one, both in light bluish grey. Then you add 2 of these 1x2 dark bluish grey slopes, and then a 1x2 light bluish grey slope. Then you add this 1x2 light bluish grey ingot piece. Yeah, like right on this, like the one, like the 2x2 light bluish grey slope that's closest to like the angled piece. Right, now turn it over and then you add this 2x2 light bluish grey slider piece there, then this 1x2 dark tan plate. Okay, now you can just add that right here, just attach that, so that should be in line with that. Now that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so this part of the alternate build we're making the other side panel, the other top panel. So just put just attach this 2x16 plate to this 4x12. Even one row studs at the back. And there's 1x4 right here. And at this side you add your 1x1 orange plate. Then you just attach this 1x2 light bluish grey slope. And also attach another 2 there and there. Then the dark bluish grey cheese slope. Then the angled piece goes right there. Then 2 of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. Then the 2x2 light bluish grey slope. Your ingot piece goes right there. Then there's another 2x2 slope. 2 of these 1x2 dark bluish grey slopes. And a light bluish grey 1x2 slope. And then turn it over and just add your slider piece right there. And then your 1x2 dark tan plate. And you can now actually attach this to what we have so far. And let me just grab the other bit. And then you just attach that right there. Make sure it's all attached, and then turn this bit over Then just add this 4x6 dark bluish grey plate right there. And then instead of cutting the footage, I'm going to actually include the next part. So just you have two of these take two of the 4x6 dark bluish grey plates, two of the 4x6 light bluish grey plates, two 1x10 light bluish grey plates, and two 1x2 light bluish grey slopes. Just attach the 1x2 light bluish grey slope to the end, each end here. And I need to attach that right there. And then underneath that, just put two 4x6 dark bluish grey plates. Then two 4x6 light bluish grey plates, just like this. Okay, and that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so this part of the alternate build, we're making just a few extra parts to the roof. So start off then the bed goes in the back. So just take this 1x6 black plate and just add three of these downwards facing light bluish grey bracket pieces. Then this light bluish grey slider piece. Then this 1x4 curved piece. And then these little pieces, I don't know what they're called. I've still not thought of like a cool name for them. Just put them there and there. Then put some dark bluish grey cheese slopes here and here. Then put some red transparent red tiles here and here, and on the outside put those there and there. And then you just attach that to the back here. And then what we do after that is to take this 1x10 light bluish grey plate and just put that right there. And then this other one right here, I'm just attaching directly to the build, just to make it easier. And then add this 1x6 black plate right there. It may be hard to see, but it's right there. And at each side of that, add this 1x1 orange plate. Then add the other 1x10 plate. Then just add some of these 1x2 light bluish grey slopes there and there. Then add these light bluish grey cheese slopes. And then right in the middle here, just add this the 4x4 plate right there. Then add some of these black inverted slopes. And that's everything for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so this part of the alternate build will be like the middle part for the front of the roof. There's a lot of parts used here, so I had to make it in two parts. So take this 1x4 light bluish grey and two of these plates and add this to this curved piece. Then take this one of these 2x3 light bluish grey plates. Add one of these 2x2 half tile pieces. Then it's 2x2 tile. Add another one of these 2x3 light bluish grey plates. And then just put that right there. And then just add two of these the 1x4 light bluish grey plates. And then just take this 2x4 light bluish grey plate and add two of the 2x2 light bluish grey plates. And then put all that little bit on top of this. Put the top of that right there. And then just attach that right there like that. I think. This doesn't feel, doesn't, okay, hold on, I need to check, is this right? Does that attach correct? Oh yeah, it does. I had to check if I did it correct. But that's even for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so this part of the alternate build would be the other part of like the roof, the front part of the roof. So just take this 1x10 like the display plate and just add 2 of these 4x4 corner pieces. And then beneath that, just add some of these another set of 2 of the 4x4 corner pieces. Then add 2 of like the 2x2 corner pieces, right there and there. Then add 2 of these 1x1 like blue square tiles. Then add add some of these corner sloped pieces just like that. And that. Okay, and then you can actually attach this to the. You should be able to. Oh wait, actually, that's because these are meant to actually be one like. Pretty sure these are meant to be like one set of studs over. Yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, they're meant to be. Yeah, these are meant to be one set of studs over, so the other bit can actually fit. Okay, and to attach that there, and then you can actually attach that right to there, and then you can actually attach the roof to the actual main body, and you can see how we're almost done. Sure, it can take a bit. You really gotta make sure the all the plates are aligned, but yeah, still one bit left. Still got the cannon, so let's make it now. Alright, so the final part is the cannon. So just put this piece on top of like the 6x6 circular piece, and then just put 4 of like these curved pieces all around, like this. And then add the 2 like cut corner pieces. Then the 2 stud shooters. And the 1x4 curved piece. You add the studs there and right there, just like that. And then at the edges here, you add these little pieces. Then add some of these pieces here and here. And then you attach this 1x2 slope. And once you attach that, and that is done, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye.